Hello and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Ben.
And I'm Hunter.
And today we're going to be talking about food that reminds us of our youth. Now, with every episode of Garage Talk, we tend to divert off topics, so just be prepared for that. And if you like this episode, be sure to give us a like and subscribe if you want to hear more. Without further ado, Hunter, would you like to get us started?
Sure thing. One of my favorite things that my mom used to make when I was a kid is chicken and dumplings. It was usually like a wintertime. I mean, she'd make it all year round, but it was cold weather kind of stuff, kind of like soup. But I'm sure people pretty much know what chicken and dumplings is, right?
Yeah, I know what chicken and dumplings
Like a chicken stew.
I guess it just kind of depends on who made it for you.
Yeah.
You know? It might be different iterations of it. My mom always made it in a crock pot. Mm-hmm. But also, I'm not like a big chicken and dumplings guy, so.
For sure. Yeah, she would do it stovetop.
So what about the chicken and dumplings made you like it so much?
So she would do her dumplings a little differently. Like a lot of people, they'll have the dumplings like in the stew, where it's just like clumps of dough almost, which I really don't like.
I don't either.
But she would make like the dumpling dough right as the stew itself was pretty much done. She would take these globs of dough, big old globs of dough, and just kind of like very precariously rest them on the top of it. And then they would like puff up into like these puffy dumplings.
That sounds pretty good.
Oh, it was so good, man. But it was also something like you could put it in the fridge and you'd have it for a while. So that could be like it could be dinner the next night or the night after that, or
There's a couple of things I personally make like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do like big batches of enchiladas or like
Bro,
which
your-
is that
your
one
enchiladas are so good.
Yeah, those ones actually remind me of when I was young too. My stepmom used to make those for me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like she was a really like savant of cooking, man. Anything like cheesy and meaty and like delicious, she would make and then make it like taste better usually.
Okay.
But her enchiladas, like you've seen how fat mine are. Hers
Yeah.
were like big boys. Hers were like twice the fucking width and size of mine. They were huge,
Jesus.
dude. They were so good. And just
Enchilada
like
size of your fucking arm.
another one that I usually have a big amount to save is like this Cajun pasta that I make. You know, some noodles, some andouille and chicken and all that good stuff. Not a bad little recipe. It's almost like jambalaya, but with noodles.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that too, man.
I also make a jambalaya recipe that's basically the exact same, except for you swap the rice for the noodles.
Right, yeah.
And like no cream of anything, you know? Like no heavy whipping cream or
Right.
milk or whatever, you
Yeah.
know, to make it thick.
That's another thing my mom would make. I mean, it came out of a box, but she would kind of doctor it up to where you couldn't tell it was a boxed one. But the jambalaya, man.
Oh, yeah?
Jambalaya, I mean, my cat's named after it. Her name is literally Jambalaya.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that was another favorite of mine. She made beef stew. She'd do roasted pork loin.
Yeah?
Just a lot of home-cooked, fried chicken, beans, and rice, and cornbread.
Is there a particular one besides the chicken and dumplings that really speaks to you in that sort of manner where it makes you remember, like, being a kid brings you back?
Yeah, there's one thing she used to make, and I hated it as a kid, but she called it hamburger gravy. Would literally brown up a bunch of hamburger, throw in like a little bit of flour and cream, and make it into like a gravy. Kind of like sausage gravy, but with hamburger.
Kind of almost sounds like it would kind of give like a stroganoff taste.
Probably a little bit, yeah. She'd throw like...
Satt in the jam and...
Is stroganoff German? I thought it was like Swedish or some shit.
Really? I feel like stroganoff sounds like a German word. You eat the stroganoff now!
Stroganoff.
That's Austrian, isn't it? Because you're doing an Arnold, and he's not German.
Stroganoff, get it in the chopper.
I'm pretty sure he's Austrian.
Yeah, he's
dude.
Austrian.
Another food that kind of reminds me of being young is deer steaks. You ever have a deer steak?
I mean, I've had deer. I don't know if it was like a steak, but...
Oh, no, I don't know. They used to my stepmom used to make it for like breakfast and stuff. It was just like a big fucking, almost like a sirloin type style size of deer. She'd just cook it in the morning to go along with like eggs and
Nice.
bacon and whatever else we were having, toast.
Venison's good shit, man.
Yeah, every once in a while, my brother will get a elk, or he calls them deer sometimes. Sometimes he calls them elk.
Just a different kind of
Sometimes moose. I don't know exactly what he hunts.
deer. They're all different kinds of deer, basically.
But like I know specifically the type is a red elk, and he'll get one of those. Those fuckers are huge.
Oh, yeah.
But he'll always give me some meat from that. Usually,
Nice.
one year we ground up a bunch of stuff and did sausages and
Is your
whatnot.
brother Joe Rogan?
No, but his name is Joe, which is funny. Funny
the elk and
coincidence.
shit.
No, he's been doing the elk shit for years, man. Before I even heard Joe Rogan talk about it, he's been
Yeah.
as far back as I can remember, at least like 6-7 years of him hunting elk, and I'm sure he's been doing it for longer. He loves hunting.
That's cool. My uncle used to go hunting every once in a while, and he'd bring back, and then he'd send it. He'd like get a deer. He would send it to somebody to get like chopped up and
Butchered.
butchered, and he'd have a bunch, like steaks. So probably have had deer steak. So he'd have like steaks and just all these different crazy cuts of meat, and then he'd get some of it ground up. He'd make deer tacos, which was pretty cool. It was good
Oh,
stuff.
it doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah.
I really do like the deer sticks. Those are really good. Those always remind the beef jerky equivalent of deer.
Oh, deer jerky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had crocodile deer jerky.
So crocodile jerky?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What? Crocodile deer jerky. Would a crocodile fuck a deer and they're like, well, let's make that into jerky?
Hey, who do you think's doing the fucking in that? The crocodile or the deer?
The deer.
You think so?
Well, was the crocodile going to get a ladder?
I don't even know how crocodiles fuck. To be completely
That's probably good. That's probably something we shouldn't delve into.
Is it like birds where they like lay an egg and then the male comes along?
I
and
think it is
fertilizes
like an egg thing, because reptiles are like that.
Yeah.
I think it's like an egg, and then someone, another
Something
one
comes along and fertilizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah. Crocodile, not crocodile jerky, not crocodile deer jerky.
Another food that kind of really reminds me of being a kid, or just being young, or just anything, is these like things that my mom makes called peanut butter crunch balls.
Oh, yeah.
It's basically like peanut butter and like Rice Krispies. I don't know what all is in it. I'm not really like a baker or anything, It's just like you bite in it's like a peanut butter, Rice Krispie, whatever, and then it's dipped in chocolate. And you bite into it, it's just like this delicious peanut buttery chocolate fucking masterpiece.
You gave me some last Christmas, man. They were
Yeah.
They were very fucking good.
Yeah, they're really good. I usually don't share them with anyone.
I see
I
why.
don't like to.
I mean, I only got like 2 or 3.
Yeah, my mom only makes like a few per year. I don't know. When I was a kid, my grandma used to make like a fucking ice cream bucket full. She would send like 4 or 5 ice cream buckets full of like Christmas time treats, like every year.
That sounds awesome.
And she'd make us rock candy and shit.
Wow.
Dude, rock candy was awesome. She'd make like the rock candy and it'd have like powdered sugar on it too. So you got like, pixie stick mixed with like hard candy.
Oh, nice. That's another thing my mom used to do is she'd make like all these different treats for mainly Christmas. She'd do it for other holidays, Thanksgiving and stuff, but her Christmas treats, man, she used to make these things called magic cookie bars. It was like a layer of crushed up graham cracker on the bottom. I think she'd use like actual crushed up like chocolate chip cookies for the next layer, and just all these different layers. There's like coconut and chocolate and caramel, and sometimes she'd put nuts on like half of it for people that like nuts. And oh man, I'd never be able to recreate that though. She would use like sweetened condensed milk and shit. Oh, dude.
That's the part that gets you over the edge. That sweetened condensed milk.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'd suck that shit right out of the tube, man. She'd also make wreaths. She'd take cornflakes and then mix them up basically like how you would make Rice Krispie treats. And then she'd use green food dye, turn it all green. And then she would meticulously sit here on a piece of fucking, wax paper, and like place these individual cornflakes in a circle until it formed a wreath, and then let it all cool down. And then she'd put these you remember the little Red Hot candies?
Yeah.
She'd put like,
Red Hots?
is that what they're called?
Yeah.
So yeah, she would take those
Like
little,
the balls, right?
yeah,
Yeah, those are called Red Hots.
okay, yeah. So she'd take 2 or 3 of those and put it on there. It looked like a Christmas wreath.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't think that would taste very good, though. No offense to your mom or like your
We liked
memory of
them.
that. But even with the Red Hot,
Yeah.
that just seems like awful. I fucking hated
It was
those.
just basically like a super sweet thing with like a little bit of cinnamon flavor when you bit into the Red Hot thingies.
Dude, sometimes to make people laugh, I'll do that thing where you pull your shirt in between and you tie it off so it looks like you're wearing a bikini top. It's hilarious. Especially with my hairy fucking chest, dude. It looks ridiculous.
Oh, I bet it does. God damn. What are some more foods of your childhood, Benjamin?
You know, my mom used to make, she calls it like homemade noodles, but I don't exactly know how to describe it. It's just like really thick, like egg noodles, like everything's homemade. It has like chicken in it, like just kind of boiled chicken and then like boiled and shredded. It's mixed in with the noodles and like this thick kind of like noodles, egg noodle sauce. I don't know how to really explain it, dude.
Is it like starchy or?
Yeah, very. I would think it was starchy,
Right.
personally. It's really good. She's made it since I was a little kid. It's really kind of the only thing I ask her to make besides like her cheesy potatoes, which are pretty good too.
Which I still haven't tried. You sent me the recipe.
I sent you the recipe so you can make have your. I was like, you can make them, but I'm like, no, you can have your sister make them for you.
That's probably what'll end up happening.
I mean, it looked like a pretty easy recipe, all things considered.
And then I came over one day. It was like a couple days before Christmas, or maybe it was probably after, like a few days after Christmas, and you still had a few of the potatoes left, and you showed them to me.
I probably said no. You can't have any.
And you're like, I'd let you try some, but I'm gonna eat this later. So
Well, I mean, my mom actually she makes like 2 trays of it because I will just eat 1 tray to myself, basically. Over the course of like 2 days,
Yeah.
I won't eat anything but potatoes.
well, my mom always made really good spaghetti sauce, like a bolognese with meat and shit like that.
Some of that spaguccia.
Some of the spaghetti. And she would kind of like, it's probably sacrilege to like real Italians, but she would kind of make the same sauce for everything she made that needed red sauce. So like,
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Italians are weird about food, anyways.
they kind of are. But let me tell you, bro, my mom's lasagna, good God, I'd put that up against anybody's.
Yeah, I'm not like a particularly big lasagna guy. You keep telling me you're gonna make some for me.
I still haven't.
You've been saying that for like 2 years now.
Shit.
Like, I'm gonna make you some lasagna. It's gonna be good. Wait. One day I'm gonna make you lasagna.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I used to bring you food at work all the time too, but we don't like have extra anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kid gets a little older. There's a little bit less to eat, and
Yeah.
money's a little tighter. Economy's a little rough.
Well, that's-
rough at the grocery store nowadays. So
Yeah, about to get rougher too. Well, that's the other thing too. Why I haven't made it is I haven't even made it for everybody at home. It's just like it's really expensive for maybe 2 meals.
yeah, that's fair. By the way, if anyone wants any of the recipes that we've talked about, most of the ones that I've personally talked about, I actually have like printed out. So if anyone wants them, just let me know. I can, leave it in the comments what the recipe is. They're kind of fun. And I like sharing recipes with people. If you want to try some of the food that we like to eat or
Yeah,
whatever, we don't mind sharing.
you can kind of make it your own.
Yeah, exactly. That's mostly what I do with my recipes. I have like the base of what it's supposed to be, and then I just kind of like, I want more of this
Yeah.
or less of this,
Yep.
and kind of adjust.
For sure.
But everything heavy garlic.
A lot of garlic, a lot of cheese.
Garlic is just really good in everything.
Yeah, it's super good for you too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wonder why that is.
I don't know. I know it's jam-packed full of nutrients. And
Oh, well, that's a thing.
I make my mom's lasagna pretty well. I promise, man. I will make you guys some. I'll make you a whole thing of it.
Well, one of these days before I die, I'd like to at least try. I'm not even like a lasagna guy, but you've like talked it up so much. The hype better fucking meet it. Is it like old school American mom style?
Pretty much.
There's like a specific era of like American mom that has a very similar style. Like the
Yeah.
Age of Cookbooks,
Oh, yeah.
and just different recipes being passed down that were just from cookbooks.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
we had discussed that the other day. Most old recipes are just cookbook recipes passed down.
Yep, that's that. You know, the family just kind of made it their own thing by adding and taking away stuff.
You know what? One of my favorite things that reminds me of being a kid, and I just thought about this as we're talking about all this stuff, is apple pie. Man, my grandma made the best apple pie. I know everyone says their grandma makes the best, but
Right.
and it's a nostalgia thing. But I just loved my grandma's apple pie.
Yeah, I
She
love
make
apple
the best.
pie in general.
Big old fucking scoop of ice cream. Get that shit a la mode.
A la mode.
A la mode.
A la mode. That was.
A la mode.
Uh,
A la mode.
a la mode. We're so dumb.
Yeah. That'll happen as you get older.
My mom never really made pies. She did make one pie. She would make rhubarb pie.
Oh, that's a good one. My grandma used to make that too.
Yeah, man. Rhubarb is the shit.
Yeah, dude, it really is. My grandma had like a little plot of it in the front by her house when I was a
sweet.
kid. And she'd just tell us to go grab some from the dirt and chew on it and shit. Dude, chewing on rhubarb as a kid or eating it, I don't remember
Yeah.
what we did with it. It was like, I'm talking like 30 years ago we were doing this shit. So I don't really remember that well.
When it's raw, it's kind of sour, kind of
Yeah.
bitter.
Yeah, the sour. I love that. Another weird food that kind of reminds me of when I was younger is like my dad used to take me to this bar and he'd get me mini tacos. So like anytime I have mini tacos, kind of reminds me of that, like good ones.
Yum.
Yeah, you don't find good mini tacos anywhere too often anymore.
No.
They used to, like food used to taste a lot different though, too.
Yeah, we got some at that gas station not too long ago. They were okay.
Yeah, a little spicy. A little too spicy, but not bad.
Yeah, it's a truck stop. I don't know if you really want to be giving out spicy food.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Spicy food at a truck stop is probably a bad idea.
Yeah, not what I would consider a really good one. It's like sushi, getting sushi there.
Man. I think I've already admitted to you that I'm guilty of the gas station sushi.
Hey man, we've all got our weird things. I used to work gas stations and people would buy fucking hard boiled eggs already peeled. I think that's a weird one to buy.
Yeah, see, I'll eat gas
like-
station sushi, but I don't fuck with the hard-boiled eggs.
I mean, it's like how hard is it to hard boil an egg at home and just peel it
Seriously.
and put it in a bag? I mean, it's what, like 30 minutes of time?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or even like, I don't know, bring one in your truck or something and
I mean, there's a multitude of options to solve that problem, and a lot of people don't take it.
or just make them at home. Put them in a fucking ice pack. And
That's what I just said.
Oh, yeah.
I just said that. I turned into a chihuahua for a second there. Dude, talk about one of the worst fucking dogs. I'm sorry, but it's like, I know people love their chihuahuas, everybody's entitled to love whatever animal they like. But goddamn chihuahuas, you can be best friends with them. They'll be laying with you, loving on you and all that. And then all of a sudden they'll bite you. Mm-hmm. Like out of nowhere. And the only like good chihuahuas I've ever been around that don't like directly bite you aren't like purebred chihuahuas. Like they're mixed with like terriers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're,
So it just looks like a giant chihuahua.
yeah, like indecently friendly,
Chihuahua bites are crazy, dude. Like most dogs, it's like a quick snap if they bite you. But a chihuahua bite, they bite you like 10 times in one bite.
Yeah, they're kind of little shits sometimes.
It's crazy because you know how they shake all the time and shit. It's like they bite the same way. It's like
Yeah, they're kind of really annoying for that. Like I said, not a big chihuahua guy. Not really just a big dog guy in general.
Yeah.
I'm a cat man.
Yeah, I'm a cat.
Skibbity ba ba da boop. Ba ba da boop.
Sounded like a crow the size of a fucking jetliner.
Sounds like a crow's fucking a squirrel out there. Jesus.
I don't know if that's picking up, but there's a crow.
Yeah, there is a
about
crow.
the size of a Chrysler out there.
He is fucking got himself a feast. He is excited. And Jesus, them crows, they are fucking having a fucking ball today. And we record in a garage, guys, so like naturally we pick up sounds. But this crow can go fuck itself because it is not stopping.
He's letting everybody know. Big ass crow.
Dude, sometimes we get big old hawks. Like my neighbor had a hawk sitting on their basketball hoop. Did I ever tell you about when I saw a skunk in my yard? Scared the shit out of me.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I come walking out of my garage, and you know how I have that little side yard portion? Well, yeah, I see over there, I see something, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I thought it was a cat or like a dog got in my yard or something, chased the cat off, whatever, or helped the dog get out. And yeah, I look at this thing, and I look at it real close, and I see like a white stripe on it. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know, I'm still not sure, because it's really dark. This is like the pitch black of night. I have no lights on or anything. And I'm looking at it, and I see it gets closer, I see the white stripe, and it's walking towards me, and I'm like, nope, 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 nope. Literally said that loud as shit in the middle of the night and ran inside. And then the thing ran off.
Yeah, Pepe Le Pew in your yard.
Dude, but like, I was like, why is it walking up to me? Some of these animals that are in my yard, dude, is wild.
They're fucking bold.
Like, every year, there's, you know, the rabbits will dig a hole in my yard and have babies or whatever. And these baby rabbits will walk up to me. One year, one just like hopped right, like almost on top of my shoe. Like they just get way too comfortable with me.
Wow.
And then they grow up and they don't run away from me.
Wow.
Like they just kind of like hang out until I'm like 2 inches from them, and then they start booking it. They're like way too comfortable in my fucking yard.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
You remember Scream? Like the whole advertisement back in the day was like, oh, Drew Barrymore's in this movie and she gets killed in like the first 10 minutes. Spoiler for a fucking 20-plus-year-old movie, everybody. If you haven't seen Scream by now, you weren't going to see it, so.
And the killer is Dylan or whatever his name was.
It was, I don't want to reveal that, but I can't remember the name.
Me either.
I remember like Sydney was like the main girl.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Sydney.
What's your favorite scary movie? Dude, that was actually a really good horror film.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
They went a little far with it because it's like on 6 now. I don't
Yeah.
think I've watched past 3.
Who was the chick that got killed by the garage door?
Rose McGowan, the one
Dude.
who dated Marilyn Manson.
Talk about one of the dumbest deaths in a movie.
Yeah, that's up there.
She literally, I don't even remember, didn't she like knock out one of the panels of the door and was trying to crawl through and he hit the fucking...
It was like a cat door or something.
Right, okay.
And he hit the thing as she's going through. Like, if that were to ever happen, a garage door wouldn't be able to lift a human body.
Yeah, it wouldn't be able to lift her, and it wouldn't crush you to death once it got to the apex of it going up.
Yeah, it would just kind of stop.
It would do the thing where it's like, and then just start going back down because
Yeah.
it noticed something was blocking the path.
I mean, one of the dumbest deaths in a horror movie was Johnny Depp's death in a Nightmare on Elm Street, I think it was,
You have to refresh me on that one.
where he gets sucked into the bed.
Oh,
And it's like
yeah.
a blender of human.
Big geyser of fucking
yeah,
blood and
the
stuff.
stupidest death
It was-
I've ever seen in a movie.
But I think it was that same scene was fucking dope because it was when Freddy was like pressing his face and hands through the wall.
Oh, I think it was, yeah.
Dude, that shit was awesome.
Honestly, Nightmare on Elm Street never did much for me. Not like what I would consider, peak horror.
No.
What's another good food that reminds you of being a kid?
Food item. You know, I was thinking about that, and I know there's a ton of shit that she would make that I just can't remember a lot right now.
Time makes fools of us all.
For real. God, what a good saying.
Yeah, I learned it from Futurama.
Nice. A lot of wisdom in that show.
Yeah, he was talking about like some sort of food he had that was rotting.
Oh,
And
shit.
she's like, why do you keep that? And he's like, well, time makes fools of us all. Something like that. I can't remember the whole bit, but it was funny. Anything from that show is usually pretty funny.
Another thing was like one of my favorites that my mom made was fried chicken. And then she'd make beans and rice and a little bit of cornbread.
About to make some fried crow in a minute here.
Seriously, let's go. Grab the shotgun, Billy.
Just wait till crow passes and you can do the fried chicken shit again. Not fried chicken shit, but fried chicken.
You hold the chicken over the fryer, right?
Now first you get your screener for your turds.
One of my absolute favorite things, though, that my mom would make was her fried chicken. You know, pretty classic meal. Fried chicken, beans, rice, and some cornbread. And that was like something I would ask her to make me. Like, again, she would make it periodically, but it was something I would always request on my birthday. Lots of good memories of food and stuff we had as kids. Ben, you got anything else to add, brother?
Yeah, I hope that one day when we finally find life on other planets, they're definitely like not the probing type. Like I hope they're like the eat humans type over the probing type. Yeah.
Interesting thought, man. I'm Hunter. This is Garage Talk. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Catch us next time.
What if they're the eating ass type? That'd be both.
Now you're talking my language.